everybody. Bo Palmer Coin Hunter here. I'm going to be going through some wheat cents that I got. So I'll just be putting them under the scope to see what years they are. And you guys can watch it with me. Kind of boring, but some people might get enjoyment out of it. Just getting them all situated right now. What year is that one? 4060. Yep. So I went to an antique shop and picked up a total of 4 mason jars full of wheat cents. So see what we got going on in them today. Bear with me, guys. I should have done this before I went live, but getting the ones that I've already gone through situated. A lot of people will probably watch this back on repeat. I assume most people are working right now, so. See if we can find anything good in here. Anybody who pops in, just letting you know that we're going to be going through a mason jar of wheats that I just got, just to see what we have in them. Most of them have been 42S and 41S. So somehow I think somebody took rolls of 42S and 41S and dumped them into a mason jar. But there have been other years in here too. So just going to be seeing what we see. I have found some 1909s in here. No VDBs. That's a 42. Pretty much boring, so don't feel like you got to stay, especially to watch me do this. I'm just seeing what I get in this. All right. Like I said, majority of these that you're going to see come across here are going to be 41S and 42S. I have found some questionable ones. Like that one. That one to me looks like an RPM. You can see doubling on the 9, a little bit on the 4. But let's just see what we see. Ooh, there's a regular 42, not an S. A lot of 1954s in here too. Hey guys, for everyone coming in, just going through a mason jar of wheats that I got. Most of these have been 41S, 42S, and 54. So that's the majority of what we're seeing in this mason jar. These are old, like ball jars. Give me a second, guys. I'll be right back. All right, guys, I'm back. Let's see what we see here. Ooh, 46S. Nice. For those of you just coming in, I'm gonna see if I can play some music here, so at least there's some music playing. Private chat, recording, media assets, music, background music. Nope. Let me turn it down so you guys can still hear me. Just gonna play it little by little. All right. Yeah, so we're just gonna go through some wheat cents. For those of you who just came in, this is a ball jar. I bought 3 of these at an antique shop. So I bought about 4 of these total. And this one, this is the first one I'm going through. It has mostly 41S and 42S in it. Like I've gotten rolls of 41 and 42S. I'm about halfway through the jar right now. I figured since I'm going to be looking at them, I might as well bring people in here to look also. But I got 54, a lot of 54s in this one too. But a majority of them are 41S and 42S. So if anyone's looking for those years, let me know. Or in wheat cents in general. Good to see you all, as always. I've gotten some cool ones. Like this one I got the other day. Looks like it's got a RPM on it. If you look at the S. So I got a couple 1909s in here so far and no VDBs. So basically 41S, 42S, and 54s are the main things that I'm seeing in this mason jar that I'm going through right now. A couple 48S's in this latest batch that I pulled out of it. I'm real close to my first roll of 54s. Not sure who's all in here, so if you jump in, make sure you say hi in the chat. Don't jump in without saying hello. That's some good music in here, huh? Yeah, I saw somebody opened up rolls of 41S and 42S and dumped them into this jar. If you jump in, say hello, so I know you're here. And don't feel like you guys have to stay. I know going through Wheat Sense is boring, but I thought I would do it anyway with you guys. Hey, there's a 54. So these mason jars that I got say that there's over 1,000 pennies in them. So I'll let you guys know if that's true coming up shortly. Good music. It's weird. It keeps jumping up to like 4 people and then down to 1, and then up to 4 and down to 1. But, hey, Coin. Hey, Lucky Duck. What's up? Just going through one of my mason jars that I sent you guys pictures of. Mostly 41S and 42S in this one, so it's almost like somebody dumped rolls in here of them. There's one you can barely read. Let's see if I can make it better. Hang on. Not sure. I'll have to work on that one. A lot of 54s in here too. Oh, sweet. You're at lunch. Now, I got a couple 1909s in here, just nothing, no VDB, no 1909S. That would be killer. I'm thinking that's a 42. Yeah, I just got my new quarters. Yeah, 42. I just got my new quarters that came out from the mint today. They sold out, just not as quick as they usually do, so. Take advantage of this time before I go back to work to try and go through some of this stuff. More 42s in here than 41s. But still, it makes you wonder what they did. You know, did they bust them out of rolls just to fill up a mason jar? Hey, Jack, good to see you. I didn't send you a text message just because I'm only searching a mason jar right now, which can be quite boring, especially for you guys. For me, you know, I gotta do it because I'm here, but I don't want you to think that I was having an auction or anything, which I might. Not really selling anything, Jack. Just going through this mason jar I got of wheat cents. So check this thing out. I bought this the other day. $18.53 silver and a good 6. $75 coin and good 6. Yeah, just a trime. That'll be coming up in my auction soon. Like I said, good 6 is about a $75 coin. Other than that, I'm probably going to be selling. Oh, wrong side. I'm probably going to be selling some of the wheat cents. I have over 100 rolls of wheat cents, so. Yeah, most type coins, depending on what they are expensive. Like I said, that's going to be coming up in my auctions soon. I don't even know if any of the guys have filled out the spreadsheet that I put up there. I put up an auction spreadsheet for the guys to start filling out, but I don't know if they've done it yet. I'd like to get an auction before I go back to work with all the guys. As soon as I go back to work, it turns into hectic hell. I don't know. It's up to you guys. Check out this one I got. Look at the S on there. I think I sent you guys a picture of that one, but that looks double dyed to me at the top of it. I kept that one out because I want to decide what I want to do with it. It's up to you guys. I'll do an auction whenever. As it is, I jump on and do pop-ups, which you guys can always do too. You guys have the credentials to log into this, so. But I was thinking about having a pop-up later today. Maybe I'll do it right when I'm done with this. So I found a bunch of the new dimes with a huge die chip under the neck. Yeah, those are actually sought after. A lot of people are looking out for those. So, all right, Lucky Duck. Have a good day, my friend. It's upsetting that most of these are 41 and 42 S's. Oh, there's a 38. I want to find a good old one again, like a 1909. Found a couple in here. I actually kept it out. I don't know which one of these it is. One of them. There's a 1947, 48, 30D. I'm just looking at some of the ones that I've kept out. 38, 1916, 1929, 25. Oh, there's one of the 1909s I've found. What are you selling them for, Jack? Let people in here know. That way they can get a hold of you if they want to buy any. $16, huh? How big are the die chips under the neck? Are they the big ones or? Big, huh? I'll buy 2 of them from you. If you want to wait till I have an auction, just hold 2 for me, and then we can work it out. There's a trade in the auctions. If you guys see me stopping looking at them, that's because I am rolling them up. I've been keeping my 41S and 42S's separate because I've been putting them in rolls and I have 50 of them. So heck yeah, I'll pay $32 for 2 of them plus shipping. Absolutely. I'm curious. I just want to get done with this ball jar so I could see what the other ones look like. Ooh. That S looked sus for a minute. It's weird. So the 42S's have a big S, and the 41S's have a small S. It's very weird. Like, see how big the S is on the 42? Another one with a big S. Oh, wrong side. Big S. Then you get a 41. Look at that S. It's almost like a micro S. Funny, between the years, how bad they have gotten. Yeah, share it out. That's it. Let everybody know. Jump on there. Those are gonna be worth some money. I mean, they already are, but $16 is not a bad deal for those. I see them going higher than that. swear I hit a batch of these where it'll be all 42s, and then I had a batch where it's like they're all 41s, like they're grouped together. Hypothetically, I should be separating the years of these, like all the years in these 4 mason jars that I got, but my wife wants to keep one of them to put it in like a curio cabinet the way it is. She likes they're old big ball jars. You know, the mason jars that say ball on them, and the caps that say ball. $57D random in the middle of 41S and 42S's. You guys, anybody in here that's just jumped in, check out that eBay link that's in there. Or anybody watching this later. I might cut and paste that and put it into, yeah, those are 54s. I got a lot of 54s in here too, just not as many as the other ones. Hang on, I'm going to cut and paste that link. I'm going to put it in the description. So after we're done with this, check back, you guys, because that eBay link will be in the description. Oh, excuse me, in the description. Actually, can I do it now? General, camera, audio, visual effects, recording, hotkeys, layouts, guests. No, I think I have to wait. Yeah, I'll throw it in the description after. Hey Lance, good to see you. I got your pennies that you sent me, sir. Much appreciated. Right now I'm just going through a ball jar of wheat cents that I got, like a mason jar, a large one. Most of the wheat cents in this one are 41S and 42S, and a lot of 54s. Some random other stuff too, but mostly that's what I'm seeing are 41S and 42S. Like rolls and rolls of them. So, if anybody needs 41S or 42S, let me know. And I can't wait to go through the other jars that I got. Found a couple oddities in here too. Is it 44? There's a 40. This one looks old. It's probably just a 42S. Nope, I was going to say that one looks older just from looking at it. 1920. It's funny when you look at one, you can tell it's probably older than the ones you've been looking at before you even put it under the scope. Sitting here with my unsweetened iced tea and a mason jar full of pennies. You know what would be nice is to find a 43 copper or a 43 steely, $1 million coin. I'm not really checking anything except the dates on these. Like a couple of them, like this one, you can tell has a double die above the numbers in the letter. So like that one you can tell. But other than that, I'm not really looking for anything except the dates. Just seeing what dates are in here. Not looking for any of the errors on the coins or anything like that. So these will all be up for sale soon. I just want to get a good idea of what dates are in them, so when I sell them, it's easier to tell you guys, hey, I got this in there. And I know Matthew Porter loves pennies. I might go into an auction right after this, so who knows. Oh, another roll. Hang on, guys. Pennies are fun to search. Usually, when I'm not doing them so fast, I can go through them quicker. Sometimes they take a long time depending what's in them. Like I'm just over halfway done with this mason jar, and I've already wrapped up 1, 2, 3, 4, almost $5 worth of 41s and 42s. And I have a bunch of random other coins too, so. I had a bunch of them in here. I'm kind of curious to open up the other jar and pull a few of them out and see if they're all 41s and 42s. Should I do it real quick? Just pull a couple out from one of the other jars I have and see what dates are in them? Or should I wait till I'm done with this one? Let me know. Once I found a stone and a roll of cents. That's weird. Same diameter and thickness of a cent. Wish that 50D was a nickel. It's the only thing I need for my book is a 50D. But it's a book that I've only used coins I found in the wild, so I can buy a 50D, but I don't want to put it in there. I want to find one. We want to. A lot of 54s in here too. Usually 41s, 42s, or 54s in this mason jar for some reason. Some oddities and other things too, but mostly those. Let you know if I find anything good in the pennies you sent me, Lance. And I'm interested in searching coins from Alaska because there should be a lot of S mint marks in them. S and D, which I don't see many of. Yeah, there's easily going to be 1,000 pennies in this mason jar. At least going to be $10 worth. I told you guys I go through a bunch of 41s and then 42s and then 41s and then 42s. 54D. Actually, I'm finding a lot of other dates in here that lower down and that I go. A lot more. Usually there are 41s and 42Ss. I'd say out of the last 20 coins, I found at least 8 that weren't. And I get excited when I see something that looks older. I'm going to be hearing this song in my sleep. Oh, look at that one, you guys. Canada, eh? 1952. Nice. Love finding Canadian coins. Wow. These are almost all other than 41S and 42S's lately. I'm getting towards the bottom of the jar. I bet you that's why. I might be out of penny rolls. I got a few more in here. I got a whole box of them. They're just in a different drawer. 1941S. Yeah, that might be true, Lance. So you have all the old stuff that people have brought. My stores here don't even do pennies anymore. So they've stopped completely doing pennies. They round up and down. That's why I keep all my pennies now that I have. Well, except when I sell them to you guys. A couple of these that I'm coming up to in here look older. Like worn. It's usually when I find like the 1920s and 1910s and 1909. There's another one. Look at that. Does that one look double to you guys? So that's the one I just found. This is the one I found earlier. Looks like the same thing to me. I'm keeping those separate. Might have to possibly send one in. See if we could get it confirmed as a double die. Man, they look good to me. I don't know. A lot of times machine doubling and double dies confuse people. But you could tell a double die. That to me looks like a double die. Yeah, I saw that they melt for over 4 cents a piece now. Well, their melt is over 4 cents. You're not. It's still against the law to melt them. You know what I should do is set up. Hang on, guys. Let's do this so you guys can see more. Hang on. Give me a quick second. All right. Bear with me one more second. I'm going to bring you guys up on here so you can see more of what I'm doing, so you're not so blind. This music's pretty good. All right, where can I set this so you guys can see more? Set it over here. Good, good. All right. All right, now on the left-hand side. Oh, let me mute that. All right. So now on the left-hand side, you can actually see the coins. This is the ball jar that I got, the mason jar. I mean, it's one of the old ones with the old lids and everything. Like, that's the jar top. Super old. So you'll see the piles that I'm putting them in. So this pile right here is 42S and this is 41S. Then when I think I get enough for a roll, I cone them out. And that's exactly 25. So that's 2 stacks of 25 back here. So that's when I'll make a roll of them. Then I keep going. And then I start all over again. Oh, look at that 55, you guys. Too bad it's not in fact, a doubled 55. That'd be worth some money. The other ones that you see further over here, if you could see them, are random other years besides the 42S and the 41Ss that I have. And the other pile that you see way back here are 54s. I don't get as many 54s as I get the 41S and 42Ss, but I've gotten a lot more than the other coins that are in here. Oh, what was that one? 42. I'm kind of curious. I might open up one of the other jars just to see what's in it anyway. You know, pull a couple out and see if they're 41S and 42S. I still didn't see that. Now I'm starting to not pay attention. I gotta look at them 3 times. So what do you think, guys? Should I throw something up in an auction here? How many people are in here? We got like 6 people in here. I don't know who's all in here. I got these things that are cool. That's a 1-chon, and this is a 5-chon from North Korea. MS-66 and MS-63, they sell for some good money. And then this is the 3-cent Trime I was telling you guys about. It's a good 6. Good 6s are worth about 70 to 75 bucks. It's not bent or anything. So maybe I'll throw that in an auction. Maybe I'll throw it up for auction while I'm doing this. Wouldn't that be cool? Auction away stuff while I'm searching pennies. No Matthew Porter in here yet, unless he's lurking. Oh wait, I think that one was also 41. Man, I need to pay more attention to what I'm doing. Alright. Alright, so there's 25 of those. I also have these back here. Platinum, platinum, gold, and gold. Those are another thing that I might auction off. It looks like another one with that doubling on it. Look at that 41S. See, that S looks larger than the other ones. I don't know. Weird. I get some 41S's that look like they're mini and some that look like they're big. Random 58 in the middle of all that. See, that 41S looks small. That one looks small. You can tell they use different machines for these because the dies are different. There's another one with that doubling. I'm keeping them all aside. I might sell those individually. Maybe I'll send them all in for grading, even though they're not really in good shape. I don't think 41 pennies have like a classic designation for like a small S or a micro S. I can usually tell when I got 25 of them there. It's sick. How do you know you've been doing something too long? When you can tell by looking. Two o'clock already, huh? Well, 2 o'clock here. Ooh, look at that, guys. What are you thinking? Thinking there's a VDB on there? Can I find a VDB? Should I look for it or should I wait? Nope. I would have assumed not, being that this was at an antique co-op that I got this jar from. But you never can be too sure. Actually, that 1909 wasn't in horrible shape. I like finding them with the VDBs on them. It's just invigorating. Almost done with the bunch that I took out this time. I have Ring cameras, so every time somebody drives by my house, the stupid camera goes off. That's what you guys just heard. Wait a minute. Darn it. putting 41s with 42. All right, let's see if we can finish the jar. The jar is empty. Oops. All right. No, I see like a red one in here. I wonder what that one is. Wouldn't it be nice if that was a 1909? Look at that. Probably a 54. Ooh, 54D. All right, how many 54s do I have? I got 23 there. I doubt I'll be able to make another roll of them. I'm not finding enough of them to find 25 in this last bunch. Another one, guys. Look at that. That whole thing is done. Exactly 25. Wish Gold Maple would come in here. I asked him to send me his address so I can send these coins to him, and he never did. Now I have motion at my pool. Yeah, I have the rings out at my pool too. 45S. Haven't seen that one yet, I don't think. A lot of S coins in here. $36D. If anybody needs any coins that I come across, let me know. Regular 42, not a 42S. Waiting for someone to say, yep, I need all the coins you've come across. Come on, give me another 1909. That one looks older. Nope, 41. $46S. 46 regular date. Well, thank you to everybody who's jumping in and watching. Another roll. Let's keep going. Might be able to get one more roll of 42S's and 41S's out of here. Like to see another 1909. Coming down to it, guys. Coming down to it. Then I'm going to bust into one of the other ones just to pull a few coins out to see what years are in them. Look at a few coins, make sure I don't have 41S's and 42S's in the other one of the other mason jars that I got. I still have those horse blanket notes available if anybody's looking for any of them. Forget what series they are. They're right up here. 23. Hey, gotta run to the post office. Thanks for the shout out. Might be back a bit later. Okay. Thanks for stepping in, Jack. Appreciate you. Ooh, 1925. That's actually not in bad shape. No, it's pretty beat up right there, though. Pretty sure I don't need, for my book, a 25. Let me just look. Oops. Wrong one. Opened up the wrong book. 25. I got a 25. Man, let me find a double die 55. Pretty nice, huh? Looks like it's been polished. Oh man, I was one short. There we go. Ooh, 1919. Coming down to it, guys, the nitty gritty. You know what I think is weird is that I'm coming down to the end of this mason jar, and it's almost like I'm going to end up with exactly rolls of the 41 and 42 S's. Like I said, like they were dumped out of rolls into here. 41D. I need a lot more 42 S's than I do need 41 S's to make it a full roll. So I'm assuming a handful of these next few coins are going to be 42 S's. I think I might be wrong. So I need 4 more 1942 S's. Interesting. Interesting. All right, that's that whole mason jar. Let's see what I got in here. I got some good coins in this jar. All right, I just gotta get more rolls out. Hang on. Oh dear. All right. Hello, everybody that just jumped in. Just got done with a mason jar. A large mason jar of wheat cents. I got 3 more. I wanted to go through one of them and see what was in it. And it was mostly 41S and 42S's. But I have other years in there too, including 1909, 1919, 25s, blah, blah, blah. So now I'm just throwing them all in rolls, so I know exactly how many were in this mason jar. So just bear with me while I roll them up. And then I'm actually going to open one of the other ones and just pull a few coins out because I'm interested to see if they have more of the older, like 41 and 42S's. See if it's a coincidence that it's in 2 of the jars. So these mason jars said 1,000 plus wheat cents, which 1,000 would be 20 rolls. And it definitely had over 1,000 because I'm at $10 right now. So I had exactly 1,060 wheat cents on it. Not bad. Uh, 1941S, 1942S, 1954, and old. I got some 1909s in there and stuff. I just like to label them as to what's in them all, unless they're mixed. Not bad. Now let's get ready to break into the other one and see what we get, right? Oh, plus I got a 1952 Canada. Alright. So this is one of the other ones that I got. You guys can see what I bought it for. This is exactly what was in the other one. I just want to see, pull a few of these out and look at the dates and see if we're looking at more 41S's and 42S's. 44. 42. Now this looks like it's going to be a better mix of them. 5060, 44D, 52D, 46. Yeah, this looks like it's going to be mixed. So, don't think I'm going to get into that one right now. There's the one I just went through. And here are the wheats I got. Got 20 rolls of them. Two, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, and 20. 20 rows of wheats, guys. So for anybody that jumped in and watched this, thanks for coming. If you have any questions, I'm here. Email me. And I'll probably be on later to do an auction. So, all right. I'm going to take off for now. Good to see everybody. Hope you all have a good night. Or a good day.